Okay, so our leading gapper today is OLB. This one literally just started popping up not so long ago. Let me see. I haven't drawn it. I just exercised and stuff, so I haven't drawn any lines or anything like that. I'd be going for this 10-minute high break though. High here's 837. I think I'm gonna get well, I can't even get in here. All right. I have to buy right at open. I wanted to get in early for the break of 8s, and then we could see the break through 837, but I'm limited on margin prior to it opening. SBEA is also on watch though. This thing has room up to about 9, I'd say. So let's 1 minute's crossing here though, which I don't like. There's 805. Okay, so I guess it's a good thing I haven't gotten in yet. Spreads are kind of big, 10 cents about sometimes. It's 805, 810, 24. So I definitely could have added right there when it was pausing and it held 8. I definitely could have gotten in, but I don't know. I'm not very confident in it, especially with this kind of drop right here. 35 all the way to 20. That's gross. There's a false halt. Could have got in there for a bounce. That would have been a really nice bounce from 20 all the way to 65. So it's a nasty false break. We'll come back to that one. SBEA is also one that was on watch. Let me see. I expected OLB to do a little more there, honestly. Let's see what else we got here. So I like how this one just held above 14. I would definitely like the 5 minute on this one. It's back to 1450, 1460 now. And now it's getting kind of extended in my opinion. I don't like to see it actually make a move this big. I mean, of course I like to see it, but dang, like now I'm gonna have to wait to get in on another pullback here. That's a huge move from 1350 all the way to 1556. So I'm definitely gonna have to wait on this one. It's pretty extended off its VWAP already. It's whatever. So this one's halted for sure. So OLB halted going down this time. So 2 stocks halted. OLB, our main gapper, halted going down. SBEA got halted going up. SBEAU is actually trading as well. 40-cent spread though, 50-cent spread now. That's kind of gross. I definitely don't like to see that. CLNN just got halted as well. This one's really light on volume though. SABS, another one on watch. This one's kind of choppy on the 5 minute though. Doesn't look super clean. The 1 minute doesn't look so bad for a climb higher though. Not too big of spreads, about I don't know, 8 to 10 I'd say is an estimate. Jeez, those warrants are going crazy. SBEAU. Actually, never mind, they're not. I mean, it's still a big move, but NXTD. Another one on the scans. Ooh, I'd be going for that daily high break. The daily looks pretty strong for if it can break its high. It just has to get above its averages here, and it's actually curling on the 1 minute MACD. 5 minutes also looking pretty clean here. It can actually pop up to VWAP possibly. That doesn't look bad. High of this candle here is 55, and we're actually like 25 cents or 30 cents away from it right now. So this thing can definitely make the move. I'm gonna wait for another 5-minute setup on this one though, so in the next 30-minute candle. But I want to make sure to watch OLB at open. This one's gonna resume at, oh, this one, it's probably gonna resume at 39 then. And the other one that's halted is SBEA. This one I really gotta watch. I don't understand what's going on here. Is it trading or what's going on? Not sure why orders are going through here. I'm not sure if something's wrong with my scan or my system here. Showing 16 resumption, but I see all these orders coming through. I'm assuming it's something wrong with my software here, platform. Take a wild guess. So now I actually don't know what time it got halted. I really don't know what time. NXTD. Oh, so I missed the 5-minute on NXTD. Still got the 10-minute to go though. I would like to see the next 10-minute pull back a little bit, unless this one just rips all the way to 570 or something. That's a whole different story, but this one definitely has the potential to break its daily high. It's like right there. See if we're gonna get another pullback. So the 1-minute MACD just crossed here. 5 minutes about to cross on its, I'm assuming its next 5-minute candle is gonna make the move. I'd have to take bigger size on this one most likely because it's not such a big mover. I could have definitely gotten in there at 38. Wrote this up to 46 so far, so 44. So it's not even a big move actually, but I'm gonna wait for a better pullback entry. Gonna have a little hard time breaking 50, I'm assuming. So OLB just resumed. $7.18 is the high. There's 18 is 20 now. I can get in here for the break higher, but let's check this one out. Spreads on this one aren't too bad. I'm gonna wait for a pullback on this one, get a better entry. That's a really big drop here. Break through 50 for a second. Could have bought the dip at 50, but not such a big bounce or anything. Okay, now it is a 40-cent bounce off 50. So it should have added right here at my support line, but now it's back below. Here's 14 now. Let's see if we get the break of 14. This one's rejecting heavily right now. Nice bounce there at 14 though. But it's so whippy. Let's go back to OLB. OLB rejecting now. I definitely want the 5-minute to, you know, hold its 7 level. If the 5-minute can hold, I mean, it doesn't look like it can, but if it can, we can possibly see a curl back through 750 and then potentially a rip through 8, maybe even 850 for high day. So that's what I'd be going for. NXTD, let's see what this one's doing. Pulling back here, 5-minute doesn't look the best. 10 minutes still looks okay though, and it'd still be going for the high day break. So it hit 855, double topped on the daily. See if we can actually get a push higher. This is still looking pretty clean, I'd say, for a move higher, but this just has to finish pretty high on the 5-minute, I'd say. I'd want to see it finish around, you know, 45, 50, so we can get that break. I might even take an entry here. I'm debating. Kind of curious to see how low it's gonna finish. If we're gonna get a 3-candle pullback, if it's gonna break its little trend here, it has to hold this level because this is like its shifting point. If it just keeps breaking lower, then it has to hold at least 5 here. If it can't hold 5, then obviously this one's done. So it's finishing low. See if we should see a shift in momentum here. Let's go back to OLB in the meantime. OLB kind of curling here, which I like. I'm going to take an entry here on OLB at 6.8. So at 680, that's where I'm in at. If it breaks this low, I'm out. Low is 669. I want to see this thing push higher though. I need the break of 680. A lot of green going through, but not moving. Might have to sell out here. We still got some time on the next. So here's a push. 87. See if we can get the break of 7 here. I want the next 1 minute candle to break 7. I'd be going for about 715 if anything. See if we get that break here. 705 sold. So sold right there, 705. I didn't think this thing was gonna have a significant break. I sold at that level mainly because this is its previous resistance here around 7. So sold really quick. That's the move I was kind of going for. I could have held a little longer for the next 5 minute. The reason I didn't is because the 10 minute here is pretty low. I didn't want to keep holding through that. So sold real quick right there. Really nice trade. Quick, smooth, and out. So SBEA, let's go look at this one. This one's curling as well. 5 minute does not look good. Same with the 10 minute also doesn't look good. So I think this would be a similar move to OLB. A pop through maybe 1450 and then just sell right there. I wouldn't be holding this one very long. Let's go back to OLB. OLB is kind of holding this level here, which is what I like. I like to see that. So it's also curling on the 1 minute. I could have definitely held my position. I can get in again, but I don't know. So right here, let's just say I took my entry at 7. I'd be going for the break of 705, and then from there, possibly a rip through VWAP. So there's 715, 717, 19. It's curling on the 1 minute, which I really, really like. But like I said, I just don't like that 10 minute setup. So there's a false break. Now it's back below 7, 680 for a second. It's still sideways, I think. This thing can, unless it just rips through 650 and flushes, then this is kind of done. So there's 650. See if it breaks through 650 and holds below 660 now. 70. I think this one's kind of done. It had that small pullback, and now it's just breaking trend. So the 1 minute was looking pretty good for a curl, but now it's kind of just falling back down. 5 minute looks like it's crossing here. It's about to cross on the MACD, so I'm just not interested. I gotta wait a second for this one. SBEA, same thing. This one's kind of just fading. It's hitting VWAP here, so it has a potential for a bounce, but for me to stay interested, I'd want to see this back over 14 for sure. Maybe 1450, like for it to really look solid. So I don't know. Definitely has to hold VWAP, but at this point, it's kind of just breaking lower. 10 minute doesn't look so bad though. The 10 minute looks okay, but like I said, I would want this to finish pretty high around 14, 1450. That's what would look pretty solid. Let's go back to NXTD. NXTD here for the cross on the daily. Let's see. So 1 minute here is about to cross again. It's curling to the upside. 5 minute doesn't look so clean though. It looks okay, but doesn't look the best. 10 minute, same thing. 10 minute, I'd want to see like rip through 550 or 555 for the daily high break here. But this is, it's just kind of sideways at this point. Gotta wait for it. OLB though. OLB made a nice move here, pushed through, held at 650 level, then it hits, what's the high here? 748. So 748, now the 5 minute looks really clean, 10 minute also looks really clean. Want to see this hold above VWAP though. It might get halted, but I want to make sure that this holds its level after resumption. Let's see, false halt here. So it's pretty strong, especially the 1 minute MACD crossing here. It's looking pretty good. Halt level's not showing up for me. So now it's showing 782. So it's definitely holding its level. This thing's pretty strong now. See what the next 1 minute can do. If we can add on the next 1 minute, that'd be great. 778 is the high on this candle right now. Next 1 minute's gonna open here. See if we can get it on a dip. I'm kind of hesitant on it. Could definitely get in here at 66. Big seller there at 70. Kind of nervous here. I might just wait for the next 5 minute to set up. So there's a nice push. 792, 94, 95, 96, right into a halt. False halt again. I'm gonna wait for the next 5 minutes to pull back. Hopefully get an entry around 750. I'm not gonna push my luck on this one. See if we can get some sideways consolidation. Here's another halt. False halt again. Moved it to 810. So I'm gonna wait it out again. Those drops though, like kind of makes me nervous on it. I don't want to see this one break the high. I'd want to see this one sideways consolidate a little bit, and then get in for the next candle for the break of 8 or the break of this high here, potentially 850. I don't want to see a break here though, because it's I'm waiting for this 5 minute high to break, which is 810, but I don't want to see it break. If it breaks, then it's like whatever. There's 810 double top. Okay, so it's having a hard time breaking 810. It's double top there. Hit it about 2 times already and it's rejecting. So let's see if we can get this pullback candle going. If it pulls back here, I want to see it finish a little high. I don't want to see this flush though. Look at that, right back to 8. I'm gonna get in here at 798 for the break of 8. Selling there. I'm just gonna sell there. I expected a bigger rip. Should have held 824 now. I didn't feel comfortable on it. It didn't rip as fast as I wanted to, and now I'm regretting it. So I definitely had a perfect entry there. 5 minute break. I mean, I did get the break I wanted by 2 cents, but I obviously sold too quick. I hit 807, sold at 809. That means sold a little early. I actually should have bought this dip here. I knew this could have held, especially because in 1 minute's crossing here. I actually should have bought the dip at 71, but I just hesitated and I wanted to make sure it was, gonna hold this level within the last couple seconds. So I got in, it spiked up and I was like, shoot. Got in at 98, seen it at 94 for a second. I kind of hesitated, broke 8, but it was kind of like slowly breaking higher, and I didn't want to hold it. I didn't feel comfortable, so I sold it basically at the top with all these other ones. So that's whatever. Put myself back above 2 grand though. That's awesome, guys. So we're back up above 2 grand. Not $100 or anything like that today. Kind of sucks. I definitely could have made 100 right here in just this one trade if I didn't hesitate so much. Could have also made it here in this one, but I'm not even mad. 75 yesterday, finished up 55, so we're looking up upwards of 100 on the week so far. I could continue trading, but I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. It's coming up to almost 10. I have like 13 minutes left, but I think I'm kind of done here. This actually looks kind of good for another entry if it can hold this level. 10 minute looks really strong. 5 minute looks okay. Doesn't look the best, but I think I'm just gonna wrap it up. Take my profit. I'm gonna have to edit the video most likely because obviously it shows some of my information. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit on the side real quick and then post it on YouTube. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more trades.